Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fanged Reacts. I am the Fanged One, with you as always, and I would like to say a personal thank you for joining us on this journey through Mayans M.C. We are on episode 3, uh, Camazotz, I believe is how you pronounce that, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. In the last episode, once again, the whole ending thing with the cop just felt weird. It felt rushed, and it felt off. If you go back to my Sons of Anarchy episode 1 video, I talk about how they should have let Unser retire and given the club like a cop figure that they had to deal with, like a foil that they had to deal with. On the other side of that coin, rather than a super cop, you have the dirty cop trope. And that's exactly what they introduced at the end of episode 2 with this other Mayan. Now, they may have been rushing it because it's not about the Santa Padre Charter, and it's not about Easy and Angel and Bishop and Alvarez and the cartel and basically what the whole story revolves around. So you don't have a lot of time to tell this particular story. But you also have actors that may not have been willing to come back for future seasons because you could have spread this out over multiple seasons. Like a couple of episodes here, a couple of episodes there, and then have like your big payoff, down the line. But they just basically introduce these cops. 10 minutes later, they're doing some suspect ass shit with what is either a prostitute or a drug addict or both. I can't honestly tell what this chick was, but like they're doing some really suspect shit with this chick, and they get caught in the act by the same Mayan that had told Easy, like, don't play with the animals kind of thing, and pow, out of nowhere, just out of the blue. It was weird, it was rushed, and it just, I don't know. That's just me. The only really good thing in episode 2 was the whole thing with the other MC. It was stupid fun is what it was. This MC was not a real threat to Easy and Angel, even though there were like 17 of the motherfuckers. This is a Wild Hogs esque MC trying to run up against an actual 1% club. And unlike the end of Wild Hogs, when that happens, the Wild Hogs MC usually end up getting the no lube treatment. I am not going to explain that. If you know, you know. But it was dumb fun for what it was. It was also nice to see that these guys do understand that patches before badges is a thing, regardless of how you feel about the other patch. You could be at war with the other patch. You will still back them before you let them get caught by law enforcement. That's just a rule. It's the way it is. I don't know if we'll get happy in this episode, though, because this episode may continue the whole dirty cop trend while they're in Stockton. I don't know. Dita and Felipe. The doors that opens really concerns me, if I'm being honest. The possibility of there being more to that story. The question he asked her and her doing the normal teenage girl, I don't know what you're talking about thing, like, what the fuck was that about? Hopefully we get some answers to that. I think that's it, guys. So let's go ahead and jump in to Mayans MC, episode 3, Camazotz. Again, I am probably butchering that. And any native Spanish speaker who happens to find these videos and is watching these videos, I sincerely apologize for my whiteness and the fact that I cannot pronounce these words correctly. You would figure I would be able to, considering I spent many, many years in Southern California, but I spent my formative years in Northern California. Like, I spent more years on a surfboard than I did, like, near the Mexico border. So you'll have to forgive me. My Spanish sucks. So let's go ahead and jump into Mayans MC, episode 3. Let's do this. Language, sexual situations, and violence. So this one actually has sexual situations in it. I wonder if it's going to be, probably because that video of what was happening in the... So they're watching the video. Oh, Santa Padre actually came down to Stockton like all of them did, apparently.
When did this happen?
Y'all got to be really careful about a response to this.
What do we know about the cops?
Made a name for themselves on narco. Some big bus.
Run their Vic Mackaboo shit up and down the north.
That's actually funny as shit, considering this is a Kurt Sutter show. The fact that they're referencing The Shield. So that basically tells us that Sons of Anarchy, Mayans M.C, and The Shield all exist in the same world. Or the other possibility is that Sons of Anarchy and Mayans M.C exist in a world where The Shield was a TV show. One or the other. That's very cool.
And the girl?
Used to play in that park. While her mom sucked dick for dime bags.
Only clean time Hope's ever known was in Charming.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I need to be really careful about this. I'll do it when the episode ends. I didn't realize that connected. And I'm really... That's interesting.
They saw Hope take off with the phone. Must have split when they heard your prospect. Fucking mess.
What's our play, F.A.?
Yeah, like, what's the play here?
It's gonna happen now. Can't be seen as random. Santa Padre will have.
Why wouldn't you want it to appear as random? Like...
Stockton has to
You'll
take
get the result. Just can't be part of the process.
Stockton will need denial.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cop. Seriously.
The crew, it's gotta stay visible. Public places be loud.
We'll come at it the smartest way we can. Minimize blowback.
Camazotz will be summoned. This cop meets los asesinos de Dios.
Very nice. This cop meets los asesinos something. I didn't catch the end of that, but very nice.
Agreed.
Acuerdo.
Oh, see, they have an actual gavel, not a big-ass metal, like, for fuck's sake.
Thanks, man. You should try to eat something.
I'm okay.
How is she?
Holding
I
on.
mean, as well as you could expect her to be.
Those cops gotta look at your prospect running through the park. You might be on their cleanup list too.
True.
Oh, I saw her taillights.
Doesn't matter. They're in panic mode.
And use him as bait.
I was thinking the same thing. Then use them as bait.
We're gonna need better bait.
Do not string her up, Bishop.
How long since her last pop?
3, maybe 4 hours.
Bishop, that is... You are a fucking... After the last episode I reacted to for Sons, because I am right on the back of recording episode 3 of Sons. So Monday's episode, basically. And y'all remember what Monday's episode was about. The fact that Bishop is going to use her for this, knowing what that video showed they were making her do, like, Bishop, you're a goddamn piece of shit. The hell are you thinking, Miguel?
Tengo dos en la entrada
Excuse me.
de casa.
I had 2 at the gate, 2 in the house.
Vengo para mi casa.
If there's nothing else, I'm going to head home.
Pero, por favor, descansa.
Of course, please get some rest.
Esta traición
This
con el parque agrícola.
Agri Park betrayal, it's turned her inside out. Okay, so he's not angry at her with the look through the coffee, because that's what it kind of looked like he was pissed off and kind of brooding. Like he's worried about what the Agri Park situation is doing to her. Okay, that makes more sense.
Puede hacer para ayudar.
Anything I can do to help with that?
Todavía no.
Not yet. This really is not a place for her. Like, it's really not. Little girl, do not go out there.
Salte, chiquita. Vete.
Get out, little one. Go.
Jesus. Who's this little freak?
Apologize.
Oh,
Just do it.
the look. Dude, the look. I don't know how many of you have been in a relationship with a dangerous woman. I've been in multiple. You know the phrase, don't stick your dick in crazy? Well, that's basically all I've ever done my whole life. And it's one of those, to quote, I believe it was Christopher Titus, when he was talking about his mom and dad. Like, it's a whole different level when, you know, they're crazy and you have to, like, palm a blade while you're, you know, it's the only way you feel safe is to have a blade kind of palmed in your hand just in case. Like, I've been with a couple of those over the course of my life. The look on Adelita's face, like her eyes, that man is scared shitless, and now looking at this escort, this worker for kind of confirmation, and the worker's face should tell you all you need to know. Like, just do it.
All right. Sorry.
To her.
I'm sorry, kid.
Now go back to your meal. Also, who pays for that? I can understand paying for the reverse of that. But who the fuck pays for that? There are a lot of dudes that don't do that for free. I don't. Oh, that. Calling her what he did with that's. I feel so bad for this girl.
Pequeños. No saben lo especial que eres.
They are small. They have no idea how special you are, little mouse.
Quiero ser bonita.
She doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to be special. I want. Oh God. You are. You are a mini. Why did that ashtray sound hard when it was going in there? Like, what kind of fucked up cigarette butts are y'all putting in there?
Sponsor. We all came up in Oakland. Can't help but feel responsible
Yeah.
for the ones you
Oh,
bring in.
oh, dude, that has to hit Angel like a truck. Considering the whole him knowing Easy's secret thing, and you know we all feel responsible for the ones we. That's got to hit Angel like a truck. Yeah, see.
You know why I had a suspicious response?
No. I fucking hurt.
Oh,
Let's just focus on why we came up here in the first place.
What does that look like now?
Bury Medina day after tomorrow. SOA will represent.
good point.
Hope finder dealer.
Yeah, he already knew Paul and O'Grady were looking for. He told him the plan.
Let's be smart about where we set this meet.
What about Trinity Projects? There's that condemned section off the 5.
Dirty cops go to die.
You also don't want any junkies around because they'll definitely sell you out for a dime bag.
We'll make that happen. Yes.
Girl, you in that yoga outfit?
Fine now.
What was that?
High school friend works for Mom's business manager. I poked around. Ileana's been borrowing money. I
I guess they lost everything in the fire. No insurance.
Mm.
Ileana is so goddamn proud. Like having to ask for money must kill her.
Wait. Are you gonna use this?
Yes.
That's called a bribe.
It's called two friends helping each other. It happens every day. It's just business.
How is this any different from the things I do in my world?
Are you being serious? I'm asking for.
Okay, let's be 100% real here. You're gonna fall with Emily on this one, because okay, it's not clean, and it definitely isn't something that you would do in your everyday life. Because what you're doing is 100% a bribe. What you are doing is 100% a bribe. But Miguel, do not compare the things that happen in your world, like the things that your dad did, or the things you did in season 1, episode 1, to Old Boys. You know, let's not be real and compare these two things. You will not. You will not win this fight.
A favor. I'm not chopping off her hand.
Like, don't. The first favor sharpens the blade.
Then maybe I should buy myself a fucking raincoat.
Maybe the baby should not be
No,
hearing
don't
this.
touch him.
Oh. Okay, Dita was in the right there. Like Emily, your emotions are high. You're kind of high strung. You're a little concerned about your mother-in-law. But maybe don't snap when she's trying to remove your child from what is obviously an aggressive situation and a high emotion environment, because that is the one thing at that age that they can pick up on is emotions and tones of voice. Which is why you'll notice, or I've noticed, I'm not going to go too much into detail, but I have somebody in my life who has a young child like this. And whenever I see videos of the two of them interacting, she's always using, like, you know, yay, and a very upbeat tone, even when the kid does something that might be dangerous, like gets his foot caught in something or something of that nature. She'll always, you know, oh, look, I'm mama hand. You know, it's not so much about what you say as how you say it when they're this age. So Dita is 100% in the right here. And see, Emily knows that. Yeah, see, Emily knows that. What you need to do right now is go apologize to Dita. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Miguel. Tenemos visita.
We have visitors. Is it Potter in the fucking goddamn... Yep.
¿Sabes de qué se trata esto?
Any idea what this is about?
Pensé que Potter estaba en DC.
I thought Potter was back in DC. Yeah.
I apologize for showing up unannounced.
Sorry, I have a full schedule.
I assure you, Mr. Galindo, there's nothing on your calendar today.
Okay.
See, the little... Oh, Emily, careful.
Can I let my wife know when I'll be back?
We'll keep Mr. Alvarez updated.
El Jefe will be nuzzled tightly in the bosom of Uncle Sam, out of harm's way.
You act like that's a safe place to be, you psychotic fuck. Nestled in the bosom of Uncle Sam may be one of the most dangerous places in the fucking world to be. Y'all are some parasitic, pariah, self-eating motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. No, I'm so sorry.
Touching.
Fuck you. I'm really starting to not like Potter. Check on our queen and follow up on my mother's new friend.
No? Lovely. Shall we?
They really do act like they own him.
We knew this was going to happen. It's part of the game.
Yeah, see, this is gonna be a big thing this season, I think. I think his phone's about to ring. The fact that his fucking phone rang while his hand was on that urn, absolutely beautiful choice. That is meant to tell you all you have to know about what the fuck is happening with Dita. He was touching his wife's urn when that phone rang, which means this interaction is romantic. That's interesting.
Hello?
Ignacio.
Felipe.
Tita.
This man sounded completely exasperated. She said, Ignacio. And he said, Tita. I love this man. I fucking love this man. Another letter. It was oh, this is 100% romantic. This is 100% romantic. Were they fucking around behind Galindo Sr.'s back? Oh. What did he ask her? Did you ever find out? Oh, dude. Is that gonna... It's still a little too early for me to put that into words, but I've got a theory kind of kicking around in my brain right now that it could really fuck the shaping of this world and a bunch of relationships in it.
Sometimes I don't know.
Coco, you shouldn't be so happy about doing this, man.
Me either.
You brought him in.
Yeah. Took him 2 years to patch. Didn't get the full table first time around.
Really?
I was the no vote.
You were the no vote.
He had this naive, romantic idea of what a club was. 1960s Easy Rider bullshit. You stay close, Ezekiel.
Heard from the cops. It's a go.
This poor kid. Fuck me, man.
Crossing the border.
Vamos donde este camino.
We go wherever the winding road takes us, partner.
Your Spanish is colloquial. You didn't learn it in school. On the job.
That I learned from an angel in Coatzacoalco.
Where's that angel now?
This time of day, I imagine she's walking to the plaza. She'll buy snook, maybe some grouper, mussels if they have them. Then she'll agonize over what frijoles are best.
Really?
Magic beans.
Like, that's a bunch of detail.
And the last stop was always the blind woman for vegetables.
There is no way that he is not giving this much detail for a reason in the story. Like, what she's wearing, the basket she's carrying, the merchants she'll visit, the fact that it ends with some blind chick. Like, this is 100% something that they are setting up for them to use against Potter later. Guarantee it.
Then we'd go home. And I'd watch her make soup.
Soup.
I miss her soup.
You're a very weird dude.
Had a little bump last night. In the house.
Bumps.
Pablo will introduce... I didn't catch that. I want to know when that meeting happens. I may have Pablo secure a shipment. We're falling so far behind.
Luisa,
Still Adelita. For now.
is English okay?
Please.
Not the most comfortable place.
I've been in much worse.
Everything working?
Thank you.
Is she okay?
I see, again, I love how Marcus is with kids.
Sometimes I forget she's just a child. How vulnerable she is. Initial.
May I? Oh, yes, absolutely, Marcus. You go make that little girl feel like $1 million. If anybody can do it, fucking it's you. Can I show you something, Minnie? I have one on the other leg. Deep one on my shoulder, on my belly. One that looks like a zipper. And that's just a few. These marks are a reminder of who we are. We're strong, brave. You're not a mouse, Minnie. You're a lion. That's why people turn away from you. From me. From Adelita. Power intimidates. They see us and know we will never retreat. Don't hide that. There's nothing more beautiful than that. See, there you go.
In here. There's a trap behind us.
I love the way Easy stands. It's a very something unique to the character.
Bishop's got a lot on his mind, you know. May not relate this. And I'm not sure how many fences you got mended with Big Brother. We're gonna kill a cop today. There ain't no walking it back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware of that.
You gotta feel it here. You gotta know the weight. Because if you got any doubt easy about any of this.
Hey, what's up?
Staying that truth always takes us to the next right place.
That's what Coco told him in season 1. What the hell you been teaching him, man?
Good call.
You know what you gotta do here.